What's up, you guys? My name is Miguel, here to give you your daily dose of radiation. Today's video we're covering, is it worth working the night shift exit as an X-ray tech? So to give you context, I'm a night shift X-ray tech, been doing it for about 4 years. I dabble on an ungodly amount of overtime in both worlds, and I will tell you that night shift, even though it technically comes with a double-sided sword, and it is technically necrotic on your body, and you're not supposed to be up really late, and it kind of hurts you longevity-wise, but it does come with some perks that I highly recommend that day shift rarely gets a part of. The most fond memory I have of working night shift, I call it the Golden 7, which I to this day have never had it again. But in the emergency room at night, almost every other night, it'll kind of dwindle down about like 2 to 3 a.m. It'll slow down. That's kind of like when we go to the floors to do morning portables. But occasionally, you'll have either the right doctors and the right days of the month of the year. You get you a summertime, the right doctors. Sometimes on the weekend, sometimes during the day. Well, literally, you will not do anything. It will be chill. It will be slow. I remember one time for 7 nights, I ain't do nothing. I was getting paid to just chill. Work on YouTube, do whatever. Like, literally just be there. Because they legally need X-ray techs, other department people just to be there. Just in case something's coming. In daytime, there hasn't been a single daytime shift I've worked that you can just be chilling. There's always something that got to be done. There's always people coming in. I've never had that many days in a row of just chilling and getting paid. Ain't nothing more beautiful. I can't confirm nor deny this. Some naps might have occurred. And it's easier if you have a partner because you could take turns. There's been times, can't confirm nor deny this, for legal issues. But there's been time where I would leave work and I was just well rested. We'll just say that, There's been times where I would leave work and I could go home and actually do stuff, and take care of business outside of work. And And ain't nothing more nicer than that. Going home and not being tired, not being stressed, and just you can actually enjoy your day and not be hurt by work. Which daytime, every time I work daytime, I leave and I'm trying to get out of there. It sucks sometimes, the amount of workload and stuff like that. Which I'm not a lazy person. I get up and work and do it. But if you can choose to go from obviously, in the daytime, you have more people, and it is technically lighter workload-ish. At nighttime, sometimes you'll slow down like those that I've told you, and you will literally get paid just to be there. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you don't always get that. Occasionally, you do get slammed. I'd say at our place, at the Trauma 3 I work at, probably 2 to 3 times a month we get slammed pretty hard, and it does get chaotic. But you can't say none, can't complain, because like I said, can't confirm or deny them chill nights. So if you're curious, I'm not a night shift person. It was never for me. I'm always kind of a daytime, sleep early type of person. I was just kind of stumbled into this shift of the nighttime because that was the only shift that was available during when I was applying. So if you're not a nighttime person, you could struggle. I could see some people struggling. It is kind of worth it. I would at least just try it. Just try it for one time. And then if you like it, because it comes with a lot of perks. If you're willing to give up the price of some sleep, you can leave work, take care of appointments. If your kids are sick, you can watch them. It comes with so many perks if you're willing to pay the price. So, you could go a few days sleep deprived and you can accomplish. There's been times where I've given up a lot amount of sleep and I've been able to accomplish simple tasks. So when I do get off, I'll be chilling. I can actually be chilling. But you do end up I would say on my 7 on, 7 off regular schedule, which I haven't worked in months because I've been putting a crazy amount of hours of night shift, I do dwindle down, and you'll have like, you just need like one night of just of your 7 nights off, just one night of just sleeping and trying to reboost your body back. And after that, you'll kind of stabilize and you'll kind of go back to normal. Other techs kind of struggle and say that if they can't flip back their sleep schedule on the first night, they'll just continue to stay at night shift. So there's that. I personally think it's the best thing I've ever done, and you get more money. Like, you get the most money. Like, I can't give you an exact number just because of legal problems, because you're not supposed to say whatever. If I were to work 7 day shifts, same amount of hours, I would have to probably work 2 extra days to make up the money that I make at night. Even I tell my lady all the time, if I work day shifts and I work the same amount, I couldn't have enough money to make up. Like, I would have to work more. So night shift does come with a good amount of extra pay. So if it's an option, I would give it a shot. It was the best decision I ever made, and it helps so much, especially with little ones like I do. So yeah, it's been Miguel. See you on the next one.